Okay, so 2 yellow peppers, about 10 cloves of garlic crushed, 8 slices of ginger crushed. I have 3 sayotes cut up and soaking in salted water. I have 8 drums, the wing size, salted and peppered already. I have half an onion, medium-sized onion chopped, 2 tablespoons of saffron, about 2 tablespoons of fish sauce, and 2 tablespoons of chicken bouillon. Okay, make sure the pot is nice and hot, and we're gonna add about 2 tablespoons of olive oil. Then we're gonna add our garlic. We're gonna saute our garlic. Love garlic. And we're gonna whisk this around, make sure we stir it occasionally, constantly. We don't want the garlic to burn, and garlic burns pretty easily. So we're gonna mix this up about a minute. Then we're gonna add our onions. Okay, now we're gonna continue to saute this for about 2 minutes, 2 to 3 minutes, until the onions are pretty soft. Now once the onions are pretty soft, you are going to go ahead and add your ginger. Now this is ginger soup, and I like to make this soup when we're sick, so or not feeling well or whatnot, but the more ginger, the better. Ginger has a lot of healing properties, so yeah. I'm going to saute this for about 2 to 3 minutes. And after 2 to 3 minutes, we're going to go ahead and add our chicken that's already been salted and peppered. Now you can use whatever chicken you want. I personally like to use wings, either the drumettes or the actual wings, the flats, just because it cooks faster, so I like it. Okay, so we're gonna let this cook for about 5 minutes uncovered on medium-high heat, and it's gonna get brown. We're trying to brown the chicken a little bit before we cover it. Okay, once the chicken is somewhat browned, we're gonna go ahead and cover this and let it cook for about 5 minutes. Okay, after about 5 minutes, we're gonna go ahead and stir this up. And as you can see, it's a little bit brown. And then we're gonna go ahead and add our water. Now you can also use chicken stock if you want, but since I'm using chicken bouillon, I'm just gonna add water. Okay, you wanna make sure that the chicken's all covered. I mean, you can add more broth if you want, depending on your liking. I just like it even. We're gonna stir this up. Then we're gonna go ahead and add our chicken bouillon. Our fish sauce. Mix this up real good. And then we're gonna add our peppers as well. This is gonna cook thoroughly after this, covered for about 15-20 minutes. once it's boiling and it's been about 15-20 minutes, we're gonna stir it up, mix it well. And then I like to pop the peppers a little bit. So here you'll see I pop it a little so the flavors can really get into the broth. I'm gonna go ahead and add my pre-salted sayote. It was soaking in salt water. And I'm gonna go ahead and add this. I leave the skin on. You can take it off if you want. You can peel it, but I just leave it. So mix well, and then this is gonna cook. The chicken's already cooked. We're just gonna cook this longer for about 5 minutes, 5 to 10 minutes, making sure that the sayote is nice and soft. Adding the saffron. Black pepper. Mix, 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 mix. And then we'll cover this up and it's gonna cook about, like I said, 5 to 10 minutes longer until the sayote is cooked. Now once it's about 5 to 10 minutes boiling, sayote is nice and soft, I'm gonna add the baby spinach, which I forgot to mention in the beginning with the ingredients. So technically you don't have to add this, but the more vegetables, the better. You know, this is one of those soups that really makes you feel better and gets all the nutrients with the ginger, so I like to add the spinach. Here I am adding the baby spinach. And by now I have already pretty much turned off the heat, and that's it. Okay, here it is, the finished product. It's actually been sitting cooled off for about 5 to 10 minutes, and the ingredients just come together. The ginger, the garlic, it's amazing. The flavor is just so amazing, and it's good for you.